Shamika Pride Entertainment. Horizon, a poem by myself. My mind was at war with my heart to shut the door. Should I fight or dare to flee? Or can love conquer and set free? I remember when we first met. I was a young damsel in distress, that over trivial matters obsessed, always needing to look my best. You were already past the postadolescent threshold, well on your way to becoming a man. I was barely a spring chicken, though I believed myself a woman. You never cared for the outward appearance, even though my eyes did judge. You cherished me as one with a treasure, while I had held a grudge. I thought I was mature for my age, but I was wise in my own eyes. Instead of trusting what you invoked in me, I fed into my friends' lies. Indoctrinated with their vacuous philosophies, I broke your heart without apology. The epithets uttered a grievous memory, a simmering sore on my soul. And even though you loved me, I could not begin to reciprocate. Though in my belly a fire kindled, I was hard-pressed to be your only. I yearned for you like chocolate vanilla ice cream, craved you like a two-piece combo. You were the roast beef subway of my dreams, my sinuously succulent Julie mango. Alas, I lost my appetite, convinced you were really like apple cider vinegar, because I wanted an Edward Cullen when I was no Bella. Truth is, I could not perceive, and thus I was inevitably deceived, to believe the idea of love in movies was a benchmark for you and me. I needed to be perfect, a portrait of porcelain beauty. I needed to be that and this. In reality, I only needed to be me. And then there's always the vicious past, faceless phantoms that follow me. You are nothing, they seem to taunt. You're flawed and messed up tragically. He could never accept me, would be my subconscious's response. I was betrayed one too many times and rejected because I was different. Ironic that I had eyes to judge when I had lost my sight some years before. The doctors assured me there was no cure, but you, my dove, were my cure. Never once wore you a disguise. Never did you make me cry. In many ways you were my eyes, but I was bitterly broken. And when I heard the venom propagated about you, I held on to it like a lifeline. I uttered so many untruths and hightailed it out your life. Several years later, and here we are, daring to make another gamble and traverse far. A future together as man and wife. I wanted so badly, more than my own life. But I am still bruised and very much broken. These few years apart were perdition, but from them bloomed wisdom. A few things are changed. I am no longer a girl. Vanity is beneath me, and my mind is my own. My heart belongs to you, but it is not whole. I know you desire me anyway, to be intertwined as one soul. I am terrified indeed to fall, even a few times crying wolf, but I will not leave you again. I am done running scared. My mind's no longer under siege, for the heavens are parted, the sun sees. To flee is no longer the question. A violent end will not descend. And if love's paranoia beckons no end, my blood will not be iced. But you and I will fight those doubts 70 times 7 with Christ. Where even men will fail, God will prevail. Even if the world should dance with death, you and I will remain. Together we aspire, together we achieve. Forged from God's love, in Him I shall find liberty and peace. My scars will extinguish, we endure together. Though the night is dark and full of terrors, no weapons formed against us will prosper. I open the door to you, beloved. Will you enter my heart and stay? Keep no record of my shortcomings. I am more penitent than I can say. I miss you always when you are away. It feels like a lifetime of misery. You are not simply my other half, but the whole man who takes away my travail. And will you go to war for me? Won't you fight by my side? I will not allow you to one day have another bride. My lover is mine, and I am his. My breasts will satisfy you always. My lips will be your wine. Your healing words will assuage the paranoia love-crazed haze. You are a vision of God's glory, and for you my body's perpetually ablaze. With bated breath and agonizing anticipation, I await our heavenly nuptials, to brave that symptomatic journey down the aisle, and make that final transition from woman to wife. There will be no going back, but moving forward to broader horizons, and nothing will come between us, for we are connected like Verizon. Thank you for tuning in. Relished my content? Subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep updated.